NorthBox Polaris comes with a set of 4 powder-coated aluminum panels. Hardware, wiring, and a 12-volt power supply. You also get a set of 6 fan safety grills. If you bought a deluxe kit, it also comes with a set of 6 Arctic P14 computer fans. Starting in May of 2026, there is a new style filter cover. You will find 2 sheets of mesh in the cardboard tube. You will need to get 2 20 by 20 by 2 MERV 13 furnace filters. We recommend AAF Flanders. You will need a Phillips head screwdriver. A 7mm socket is helpful, but not necessary. Snippers or sturdy scissors will also be needed to trim the cable ties. An electric screwdriver can save a lot of time if you have one. The bottom panel comes with 4 pre-installed rubber feet. Some of the other kit options have holes for extra accessories. For a standard kit, they will either be blank or covered by a plate. Before you start assembly, it's a good idea to pre-thread the 8 threaded holes on the side panels to ensure you can easily screw in the bolts later. Use one of the thumb screws from the pack labeled case and carefully thread it by hand. You can use a screwdriver to continue if you meet resistance. We need to cover an accessory hole near the bottom of the side panel with the power input. Press the provided hole plug until it snaps into place. Now we are going to install the fans. This is the hardest part of the assembly. One way to do this is to attach a fan grill using a long black machine screw and then put a nut on the other side to temporarily hold it in place. Then put in another long screw and flip the panel over. Now remove the nut and place the fan into position. Check the side of the fan for arrows indicating flow direction. It should be directed out of the box. In the case of the Arctic brand, you'll want the product label facing up and away from the grills. Make sure the cables are not sticking out towards the side of the panel as it will interfere with the filter. Add a washer and then secure with a nut. Don't over-tighten the nut. You want a snug fit, but be careful not to damage the plastic fan body. One fan has a slightly different procedure. Look for the up label on the side fan panel. We will be adding a bracket where a tension cord will be threaded later. If you miss this, you can always add it after all the fans are in place. Now continue mounting the rest of the fans. We will be adding another bracket to the side panel with the power input. Use the 10mm screw in the fan pack, add a black washer, and then insert it into the hole. Note the small reference hole. We are going to put the bracket in so it covers this hole. Add a silver washer, nut, and then tighten. Make sure the small hole is covered. Now it's time to put the frame together. Check the correct orientation by looking for the up etched in the side panels. The bottom panel is held in with the 4 screws in the case pack. Be sure to use the black nylon washers. Hand thread them first and then use a Phillips screwdriver. Now we are going to install the power connector. Loosen the large nut and then pass the cable into the box from the outside. Hand tighten the nut back into place. Now we're going to install one of the filters. These small brackets hold the filter in place. Give it a slight bend inwards to prevent the filter from snagging. Check the airflow indicator is facing into the box and that the pleats are vertical. The filter meshes are slightly longer in one direction. Make sure the longer side is installed vertically. Hold the mesh in place as you slide the filter in. When you get to the bottom, pull the filter out a bit to help it clear the bottom tabs. Now thread the bungee cord between the 2 brackets. And use the retainer to hold the ends together and tighten the cord. Now take the power splitter and attach it to the power input cord. Now attach the power splitter to the bungee cord using the cable ties. One of the split cables will be used to feed power to the top panel, so keep it to the right as shown. The other 3 will feed power to the side fans. Now attach the side fans to the 3 connectors. There is a tab to prevent you from inserting them incorrectly. Now tie up the cables to the bungee cord and ensure they are away from the fans. Using 2 of the thumb screws, we are going to install the top panel upside down and over while we attach the power to the top fans. We are going to use this splitter cable. It has 4 outputs, but we are only using 3 of them to feed power to the top fans. One of them will be unused. Now we are going to plug in the power supply and test that all the fans are running. Ensure that they are running freely and no cables are hitting the blades. Now use the remaining cable ties to bundle up all the top fan cables. Now snip all the cable tie excess, being careful not to cut any of the fan cables. Now install the second filter. When installing the top panel, just be sure the mesh doesn't get snagged by the edges. You may need to use a screwdriver to do the final tightening. Do one more final check that the fans are running smoothly. Thanks for watching.